Catalonia is no stranger to flirting with secession. The Catalan parliament voted overwhelmingly to declare independence from Spain on Friday, leading the Spanish Senate to respond by granting Madrid unprecedented powers to exert control over the region. Long recognized as one of Spain's 17 autonomous regions, Catalonia is home to roughly 7.5 million people, including Barcelona, Spain's second-largest city. The region also has its own language, Catalan, and comprises about a fifth of Spain's €1.1 trillion economy. Pro-independence supporters wave estelada or pro-independence flags during a rally of Junts pel Sí or Together for Yes in Barcelona, Spain on September 25, 2015. Emilio Morenetti at the region's latest move capped a dramatic multi-week standoff with Madrid, as Barcelona became the independence movement's flashpoint, with Catalan legislators voting 70-10 to form the Catalan Republican as an independent and sovereign state. Friday's events mark a momentous test for the Spanish constitution, which was ratified in 1978, and completed the nation's transition to democracy following the 1975 death of its former dictator, General Francisco Franco. Here's a timeline of how the divisive movement for Catalan independence unfolded in recent years. 2006, Spain's central government and Catalan authorities agreed to devolve more powers to the northeastern region, including finance, healthcare and education. Catalan lawmakers and Spain's national parliament approve the agreement. 2008, Spain enters a 5-year financial crisis that prompts harsh austerity measures and economic recession. Many Catalans begin to believe their wealthy region would be better off on its own. 2010, the Spanish Constitutional Court in Madrid strikes down key parts of the 2006 agreement, unintentionally reigniting the Catalan independence movement. About 1 million Catalans protest the court's actions in a march through Barcelona, and pro-independence parties win a regional election. Pro-independence demonstrators of Catalonia and Basque Country raise their regional flags as they gather on a square to support an informal independence poll to celebrate in Catalonia, in Pamplona, northern Spain on November 9, 2014. The pro-independence regional government of Catalonia stages a symbolic poll on secession in a show of determination and defiance after the Constitutional Court suspended its plans to hold an official independence referendum following illegal challenge by the Spanish government. Álvaro Barrientos App File 2014. Spain's Constitutional Court rules that Catalonia cannot proceed with a planned November 9 independence referendum, claiming that all Spaniards must be allowed to vote. On November 9, the Catalan government scraps the referendum, instead describing the vote as an unofficial opportunity for locals to voice their opinion about the region's future. Less than half of eligible voters cast ballots, and more than 80% favored secession. The national government rejects the vote as propaganda. 2015. In September, U.S. President Barack Obama says the U.S. wants a united Spain, and European Union officials say they would not welcome an independent Catalonia as a member. Catalonia's pro-independence parties narrowly win most seats in another regional election. In December, Spain's Constitutional Court rules that a pro-independence resolution from the Catalan parliament is unconstitutional. March 13, 2017, the national government bars former Catalan president Artur Mas from holding public office for 2 years after holding the unofficial November 2014 vote. Photos. Hundreds injured as Spanish police try to block Catalan referendum. June 9, Catalan President Carlos Puigdemont announces a new independence referendum set for October 1. Catalan officials say they will proclaim a new republic within 48 hours of the vote if a yes vote wins, regardless of turnout. September 7, Spain's Constitutional Court suspends the ballot after a legal challenge from the central government in Madrid. September 2021, a dozen Catalan officials are arrested by Spanish police for organizing the independence referendum. Police also seized 10 million ballot papers in a crackdown. The following day, the Constitutional Court says it will fine 22 Catalan electoral board members between €6,000 $7,000 and €12,000 $14,200 daily for failing to comply with a court order suspending the vote. September 29-30, the national government vows to block the vote while Catalan officials vow to proceed with it. Activists and parents occupy Catalonia schools to be used as polling locations. Police give them an ultimatum to leave by 6 a.m. on October 1, the day of the vote. Police try to remove pro-referendum supporters sitting down on a street in Barcelona. Manu Fernandez. At October 1, hundreds of people are injured as armed police descend on polling locations in Catalonia while defiant voters cast ballots in the banned referendum. Catalan officials say about 90% voted for secession, with about 42% voter turnout. The officials vow to press on with independence. October 3, Spanish King Felipe VI accuses secessionists of fracturing society in a televised speech. Hours later, Puigdemont says Catalonia will declare independence within 48 hours once the official votes are counted. October 10–11, Puigdemont hesitates to make a formal declaration of independence during a highly anticipated speech to the Catalan parliament. The next morning, Spanish Prime Minister Mariano Rajoy activates the Spanish constitution's so-called nuclear option to suspend Catalonia's political autonomy. October 16, Puigdemont calls for dialogue with Spain and a meeting with Rajoy, barely meeting a deadline to respond to a Spanish central government request to state explicitly whether Catalonia had seceded from Spain. Catalan President Carles Puigdemont arrives at the Catalonian Regional Parliament in Barcelona on October 10, 2017. Albert Heyer. Reuters file. October 19, Spain says it will begin to take control of Catalonia after Puigdemont threatens to declare independence if the central government is unwilling to enter into talks with Catalan officials. October 21, Rajoy decides to fire Catalonia's government and force a new election. Catalan Parliament Speaker Carme Forcadell responds in a televised speech, denouncing Rajoy's actions as a coup and an attack against democracy. October 27, Catalonia declares independence from Spain in defiance of Madrid's efforts to prevent secession. The declaration is deemed mostly symbolic because it is unlikely Spain or the international community will recognize an independent Catalonia.